I'm good.
Everything good?
And you? Yes, everything is good. I think it's a little bit so.
It's chilling.
Yeah.
So
No,
great.
it's good. Yeah.
We start?
We have to put the seatbelt in.
Yeah, please put your seat on. It's necessary in Germany.
It's very important. It's too necessary. It's too good.
Einen wunderschönen guten Tag und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe von der großen DHfK Leipzig BMW Abschlussfahrt. Heute mein erster Gast, Mohamed El-Tayar. Mohamed, wie geht's dir? How are you?
Good. And du? Okay.
Und dir?
Okay.
Mir geht es sehr, sehr gut. Und jetzt checken wir mal aus der Arena aus. Training ist vorbei. Und wir machen eine kleine Stadtrundfahrt durch Leipzig. So, Mohamed, dir geht's gut. Die letzten Spiele waren hart, beziehungsweise viele verloren. Jetzt zum Ende der Saison. Wie sind deine Gefühle am Ende der Saison?
Okay, the whole season was very tough. This was my first whole season in the Bundesliga. Okay, and some good moments, some bad moments. This is handball, and this is exactly the Bundesliga. So that you can win like 10 games in a row, and you can lose 10 games in a row. You can win the champion of the Bundesliga, and you can lose from the last place on the table. So, and this is exactly how the strongest and the craziest league in the world. But I enjoy every moment and playing handball in this strong league.
Hast du einen besonderen Moment oder das erste Bundesligaspiel, an was du dich erinnern kannst, einen besonderen Moment in dem Spiel, was du jetzt rückblickend nach 1,5 Jahren waren, das jetzt hast in Leipzig?
Yeah, I think there is a lot of special moments for me. Okay, actually it's my first game. My first game was a friendly game. Was in Stuttgart, against Stuttgart, because I was in Egypt, and suddenly my working permission is out, and suddenly after like 24 hours I'm in Germany, and after only 24 hours I start my first friendly game in Germany. It was a crazy moment for me that to be in Egypt, and after only 48 hours you are playing against one of the teams in the Bundesliga. So I think it's a very special moment for me, and let's say that every moment in the court with the team in the game, it's a special moment for me, because I'm getting much more experience in this league and in this new culture. So I think there is a lot of special moments, a lot of good moments, and a lot of bad moments as well. But it's okay. This was I think there is a lot of special moments for me.
Ja, meine Karriere ist ein langer Ritt. A career is a long ride. So you have good moments and you have bad moments. And when you get older, you review this and okay, but you learn a lot of the negatives and the bad moments. So
for sure, there is no, from my point of view, okay, for sure this is a sport, and this is handball, but there is no like bad moments in sport. Okay, let's say there is no failure in sport.
Yeah,
it's every moment in the sport is a step for a good person, for a good career, for success. I think this is my point of view.
Ja. Es war natürlich sehr speziell, als wir dich verpflichtet haben oder als du nach Leipzig gekommen bist, weil Joel Bielem hat uns ja verlassen und dann war die Zeit war sehr, sehr kurz. Wie lange hast du nachgedacht, von Ägypten dann nach Deutschland zu kommen, was ja ein Riesenschritt ist von Kultur, Land, Sport, Mentalität?
Okay, let's start this situation from the beginning, because after the Olympics Games in Tokyo, I was making an interview in Egypt,
Yeah.
and I asked, not asked, let's say I said that in this interview that my dream is to play in Bundesliga in the German league, and this was like one of my dreams. And after only 6 months, maybe 7 months, I got the offer from Leipzig, and I think I didn't think too much. I just said it was like a moment decision. I just said yes, I agree, 100%. I agree. I want to take this new challenge in my life, and it was my dream. Like it was my child dream.
Yeah.
And I was saying this in one interview in Egypt. So I think it was the fastest decision for me in my life, because everything is going very fast, really fast. Because let's say I got the offer, and I'm in German in only 10 days, and I started preparing with the team and start playing with the team in the Bundesliga. So it was very fast decision, not only decision, and a very fast process.
Yeah,
Like
it was crazy.
yeah, because
Also
normally
als ich dich abgeholt habe, direkt am nächsten Tag ins Trainingslager und dann war ein paar Tage später schon wieder in der Bundesliga. When I pick you up at the airport, the next day we drive to Würzburg for the game against Stuttgart, and 10 days later it's first Bundesliga match. It was very crazy.
it was crazy for me because okay, normally the process was very fast, and because normally you have like you are signing contract with the new club like maybe 1.5 months
Yeah, but
before.
we can prepare everything.
You can prepare your mental situation. But I think it was very fast process, yeah. But I don't think that I took a lot of time to take my decision, because I think it was one of the fastest decision in my life,
Yeah.
because it was actually it was my dream to join a Bundesliga team, and when I got the offer, it was very fast.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy for me. It was crazy, not only because of the league and the handball. It's also because of the mental situation and the culture. It's a huge difference between the culture in Germany.
I know.
And it's a huge difference in the weather. Maybe I choked because when I was like young, let's say it was very good for me when I traveled somewhere in Europe to see like the snow and the cold weather, because we are missing this too much in Egypt. But it's very difficult to live in this situation. It's really difficult, because most of the day you are sleeping in home, watching movies. So I think yes, it was very difficult, but I'm very happy with this decision, and I'm very happy to join the team.
Sure. So when I ask you words like just say what you think about when you say Leipzig. What about Leipzig?
I like the city too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was expecting less, but I enjoyed living in the city. It's a good. You feel good vibes in the city, especially in the summer. So you can feel the good feelings and vibes.
That's true. Do you want something to drink?
Please.
I have everything here. In my car, you know, I have everything for you. Oh, fun. Little mistake. So, manche Leute wissen nicht, dass Mohamed und ich direkt am ersten Tag direkt ein Foto gemacht haben. Wir haben uns nämlich so verschwatzt, dass ich eiskalt in den Blitzer reingefahren bin. Nobody knows that we made our first picture, our first team picture together when I pick you up at the airport, and I got the the light.
Okay, we got the first picture together, yeah.
Because we're chatting all the time in the car. It was crazy. But for me, it was okay to pay the fee, so it's
okay.
It's for
It's
you.
always okay.
So next big name. What do you think about the club, the whole franchise?
The club is. I feel good feelings in the club because at the beginning it was a lot of welcoming from the team and from the manager, Costin, and from you and from the coaches, and in a sport way, they was helping me a lot to get in a good shape as fast as possible because there was no a lot of time, and from the players they always like pushing me to have better feelings and better to don't feel alone in the club. I think it was good moments for me in the club.
Sure. So was denkst du, wie die Fans? Ich finde, dass die in Leipzig eine unglaublich tolle Fankultur haben, sehr, sehr offen, sehr immer freundlich, immer fair. Das ist sehr ungewöhnlich.
I think it's the same, but let's speak about the vibes they made on the arena.
Yeah.
This is a very special vibes. I like to play in our arena with the full house of fans. Yes, it's crazy. It's crazy to play around to play in one arena with a full house fans with like 5,000 spectators. I think it's crazy. It's pushing you to do your best in the arena or in handball. And about our fans, I like the vibes between the club and the fans. They are too near. They're trying to be too near to players, which is good. I think also they are one of the kindest fans in the Bundesliga because they always support.
Sure.
I think they don't care about how's the results. They always support the team to be much better and better. And I think this is a very good. This is very good feelings that you have one protect you, like the fans are protecting you. I think it's a good feelings.
That's true. And most of the away games, some guys from Leipzig are joining the team. It's very special in the Bundesliga. When you play on Sunday and in maybe Stuttgart, and they have to go drive back there for more than 6 hours, and they have to work on Monday. It's crazy.
For me, it's crazy. For me, it's crazy. Yes. They are traveling with us a lot. Like when we travel to Flensburg or Kiel, it's a very, very long trip.
Yeah.
And okay, normally we are playing we always play like these games in the weekend. So the next day it's a working day.
Yeah.
So I think it's very big effort from the fans to be with the team.
Auf jeden Fall. Auf jeden Fall. How many Egypt players played in Bundesliga? Just two? The one in Flensburg, I think,
Yeah.
the right back, and you were...
No, I think there was
Another one?
I'm sure. Yeah, there was one pivot. He was playing in Fox Berlin. I think 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, when you were a child. 10 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, he's now my a trainer in the national team.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, I was very child when he was playing in Fox Berlin, and he joined the Bundesliga like for 2 years. And the other player, our legend in Egypt,
Yeah.
the left-handed player,
Yeah.
was playing in Flensburg.
He was crazy.
He was really. He's getting older now, but the goal is always He's always gold.
Old but gold.
Yeah, and he only joined the Bundesliga for 6 months.
Yeah.
And he won the, I think, the German Cup. It's French Cup.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we only the 3 players in the Bundesliga.
Du wirst ja Leipzig leider verlassen. Club steht da noch nicht fest. Zum aktuellen Zeitpunkt. Was wirst du in Leipzig vermissen? Gibt es einen besonderen Ort, wo du gerne warst oder gerne bist? Ein Café oder so? Wo du oft mal warst?
Okay, actually, I met both the players and the teammates. Okay, let's say I didn't travel a lot in Germany or in Leipzig. I just go to have some pizza, some walking on the center. So I think yes, I think the most thing I will really miss is my teammates. Yeah, I think I'm not that emotional person, by the way, but it's really I met a lot of good persons. Okay, let's put the sport behind and we speak about the personalities.
Yeah.
I met a lot of good persons in the team.
That's great.
Yeah.
We have some question time. Einige Fragen. Einfach mal schauen, ob du die beantworten kannst. Maybe you can answer these questions, okay?
Okay.
So, it's not too hard. How many inhabitants does Leipzig have?
How many
Inhabitants. Einwohner.
inhabitants?
Yeah. How many people live in Leipzig? Do you know this?
Yeah, for sure.
How many?
600,000,
Okay.
more or less.
More.
More or less 650.
624.
Okay, but I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Because actually these 600 they are living in one resort in Egypt. Okay, in Cairo. We are more than 20 million in Cairo.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Do you know we are driving in a BMW? Do you know what BMW stands for? Für was steht BMW? The name of BMW?
BMW.
Yeah. BMW. This car.
Yeah.
What is it called? BMW. Do you know? No. BMW.
BMW. Yeah.
Bayerische Motorenwerke.
Entschuldigung.
Super. The real name for der richtige Name für BMW ist Bayerische Motorenwerke. So
I only know BMW in.
Now you learn something from me for the rest of your life.
But I think it's very difficult to remember the.
No, I will text you. Okay.
Because normally it's BMW in Egypt. So.
Yeah, but now you can say BMW stands for Bayerische Motorenwerke.
Okay.
Bavarian Motors Werke facility or company, factory.
BMW. It's BMW.
Wie viele Bundesligaspiele hat der SC DHfK Leipzig gemacht in der ersten Liga? Do you know how many first division games did the SC DHfK Leipzig played in the first division?
In the whole career?
Yeah.
No, it's very difficult question.
What do you think?
Let's say we play normally. We play like 34 game per year for let's say 10 years. More?
No,
Less? Okay, 7 years.
267.
Okay, 267.
Yeah. Do you know how many goals Patrick Wiesmach was scoring last week in the career in Leipzig?
Patrick.
Yeah. He scored 500 goals in 150 games. That's it.
It's perfect percentage.
Yeah, from right wing. And you know, a good winger is a winger without a ball.
Yeah. But he's the most player who scored for Leipzig.
I don't know, but he scored in the last game. He scored his 500 goal in the Bundesliga.
So now he's 500.
Yeah.
So probably he will in the next 3 games.
I don't know. We will. I will check it. Next question. Oi, para. Fast unvergebaut. When you can, wenn du wählen kannst, Kraftraum oder Laufbahn. When you can choose, weight room or running track.
It's weight room for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not this running person. We are not a running position.
Me too. Oh. Jetzt ja eigentlich schon, also mit dem 7. Feldspieler. Nowadays, the goalies have to run more, like in former times. So.
But you know, always the goalkeepers are the best athletes on the team. Always, always, but really always.
Okay, das ist schwierig, aber the Borussia Simic from Elsa, Bilosaev.
Okay.
Are the better athletes than? Do you know?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's better.
I don't know. So this.
I have a very big racism against with my position. So I like I like my position.
Now it's a very tough question.
Okay.
Leon or Steve?
Molly.
Great answer.
You're asking a very, very hard question.
Well, next question. Green or white?
Green.
Okay. When you go away, wenn wir auswärts spielen, what are you doing? Wenn wir auswärts spielen, was machst du auf der Auswärtsfahrt? Film, Serie oder arbeiten? When we go away in the bus, what are you doing all the time? Watching the movies or a series, or you make some work with the business?
3.
Everything.
We have a lot of time. 7, 6, and reading book. Yeah. So okay, normally I start.
You reading books?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
I like.
You one of the young guys, and nobody reads books in the bus.
Oh no, I think a lot of players are reading that. But okay, let's say I start reading a little bit, and then I read books a little bit. Then I read a little bit Quran for my religion. Then I start to movie to watch some movies, to watch some series, and then to speak with the players,
yeah.
And then we sleep a little bit, and then okay, probably we will arrive to the location, but sometimes not.
Sometimes
not enough.
Das ist auch eine gute Geschichte eigentlich. Wie ist das für dich, Bundesliga zu spielen und gleichzeitig Ramadan zu haben? Ich glaube, dass es schon schwierig ist. Wir hatten da schon mal drüber gesprochen, dass das ja für dich normal ist, aber für viele, glaube ich, Außenstehende schon extrem ist.
For sure. Okay, I think actually the Ramadan in Germany is very tough because I start eating around like 8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And this is very tough because sometimes I have like 2 trainings, 2 practice during the day, and also most of the games are 4 or 7 p.m. So it's very difficult. I think it was very difficult months for me, but it was easy for me because let's say that everything in the beginning is difficult, but maybe after 2 or 3 days you are start to adapting very good. Your body is adapting with the situation.
No, my body is not adapting.
Yeah.
When I'm hungry, What do you mean breaking?
But let's say I'm reaching the best performance in Ramadan, because it's more like you feel like more like a human peace or peaceful when you're inside. This makes always a good performance. I think no, I have no that big problem on playing handball during fasting, but I think the most difficult is that we are waking up too early, like typical Germany, and we are eating too late, so it's a very big day.
That's crazy. So, next question. Fritz Cola, Sachsenwelle oder Urostica? Was bevorzugst du? What do you prefer? Fritz Cola, Sachsenwelle oder ein gutes Urostica Bier?
Okay, let's say...
I know you're not drinking beer, so if you prefer Fritz Cola.
Yeah, Fritz Cola.
It's good answer. So, last question. Who was your teammate? Wer war dein Teammate auf dem Zimmer, dein Roommate? Und hast du eine Geschichte oder wirst du ihn vermissen?
Okay, let's say, like I said, that I will miss most. Okay, all the players.
Or do you have some a special story about your roommate?
I have a special story about the roommate. Okay, let's say with Mika.
Yeah.
He's snorting. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Was?
Yeah. His name is Snorting. Yeah.
Ja, Schnarchen.
Okay. And this is
I cannot imagine.
very bad for me. And he's not a person who speaks a lot.
No.
He's always like this.
Very calm.
And this is
quiet.
Yeah, very calm and quiet. But I don't have like one special roommate.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting with Lovro and.
But this is good to know. I mean, because of Mika, he's very quiet, and in the night he's
speaking a lot. Yeah. In the night he's speaking a lot.
Great.
I think yes, but he's not this loud.
Schnarcher.
Yeah, he's not like let's say Schimmel.
Oh. Ja, es ist ein offenes Geheimnis, dass Schimmel sehr laut schnarcht. Darum hat Schimmel auch ein Einzelzimmer. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob das intern ist.
Because I'm sitting in front of him in the bus, yeah, and I'm hearing him when we are going back late from Leipzig. I like.
So it's always good to choose a good place in the bus.
And then a good roommate also.
For sure. So, we are back at the arena. Wir sind zurück in der Arena. Das war unsere erste BMW Abschlussfahrt mit Mohamed El-Tayar. We're back in the arena. This was the BMW farewell drive. Bayerische Motorenwerke. It's normal that everybody who drive with me gets a little present from the person. So I have some Straßenatlas.
Okay.
So you can always look where you are in Germany and Europe.
Okay.
You can find your way back to Leipzig. And when you're allowed to drive by car, you can find the streets there.
Perfect.
So it's always good to have someone in his car.
Yeah,
so you find.
I think yes.
So you find your back the way back home or to Leipzig.
I think yes. And I'm very happy that our second picture also is on the car.
So, Mohamed, vielen Dank.
Danke.
Ich wünsche dir alles Gute für die Zukunft. Hoffentlich ein Verein, wo du dich wohlfühlst. Und dann sehen wir uns hoffentlich bei einem Heimspiel wieder in der Quarterback Immobilien Arena.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Geil. It's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah?
It was nice.
Okay, call me. I will drive you everywhere.